Greetings and welcome to Yellow's LXF. We're working more on the LCAC hovercraft thing. We got more of the body to build up. Probably get into some other things with it. Yeah, time to crack the whip on you. Yeah, I got work to do. Anyways, let's go over to our ad spot first, and then we'll jump right over into the studio, shall we? Ricky Prints, your place for custom stickers and custom 3D printed parts. If you like what I do, you definitely like what he does. He does custom, I just lost my train of thought. It's custom stickers for my mocks and a lot of careers mocks. So make sure to check them out. www.brickyprints.com. Take a look around, support them for me, and yeah, enjoy that terrible ad read from my friend. Anyways, welcome, Mason. Okay, alright, so we need to kind of build up these edge bits and kind of just bring it to this black line of a base here, roughly. Let's see, what else needs to kind of happen? Yeah, mostly bring it up to this base. Maybe we can attempt the giant fan today? Be interesting. But yeah, I think that's mostly today's goal. If we get any further anywhere, we can probably do some other bits. This is just a wall right here. This is one of the structures on this side. Too bad we don't have a flip of this. I wanted to ask, I want as much play features as you can fit without compromising the integrity. Yeah, we can do that. Question, I guess. Would you want to stick motors in this? Not to actually like, well, actually no, I probably could wizard a driving system. But no, I was just more thinking of just motors to just have the propeller spin. Even though my brain immediately goes to way higher, more complicated areas, like RC functions. that may or may not be my undoing. Yeah, as a side option. Okay, yeah, because we could probably just fit them in these boxes here. We could easily fit some motors in them, and then maybe just underneath the road here. Would a battery box actually fit underneath the center part? Hold on, I need to go check something. Electronics. Here we go. No, electric battery box here. This is what we're looking for. Actually, what's skinnier? This? Actually, is this the powered up version? No, that's a different version. Isn't there? Oh, no. This is the hub for powered up, right? Okay. So this little box, is it skinny enough where this could sit down inside? Kinda. Kinda. It's definitely something I could probably do. Where there is some tile bits that kind of hang out underneath. And then there's, you can just pop open a panel on the floor to access the battery box, probably like back here somewhere. Since where are those structures at? Yeah, one of them's right here. The other one's right there. I think they're just mirror opposites of each other, as far as I can tell here. And then what do we got? That's XL. I don't need that. Yeah. I don't. I guess I would probably want to mount these motors as low as possible just for the cable length limits. Or even, I could probably mount these actually inboard. Like here. And here. And then gear out. That'd be a ton of friction, but yeah, no, I could probably just gear out to the fan once we get to building the fan blades and all that jazz. Okay, you know what? Yeah, I'll save that for later. I'll save that food for thought later. We still got a lot of the structure to build out first. Then we can dissect it for whatever else we want to do. I guess the only problem with the motors, though... Nah, I'll cross that bridge when we get to it. One thing, though... I probably want to thin up the edges. So one thing I'm already thinking here is that these 1x8 plates here, I can probably get rid of them. We can probably pull in the 16x16 plates on the sides to just suck things in a little bit. That way I have space to add some edging stuff. Grab all of this jazz. Yeah, how do I pull this in? Yeah, probably just connection tool. I answered my own question. Hey, can I not grab the stud? I was hoping to grab the stud. Oh, you know what? No, I'm just dense right there. One as an option so people can add it. Yeah, that's totally valid. That is valid. We can have that as an option. Or just so if you want your propellers to spin and it to kind of look like it's doing its thing, we can have that. Yeah, I think I just want to pull things kind of inward. I mean, I should probably pull them inward on multiple dimensions, shouldn't I? Yeah. Which means these 60... At least one row of these 16x16 plates doesn't really work anymore. Since I need to kind of pull these both inwards and backwards. Just to be able to make sure that everything else that I put in here... You know what, let's go ahead and just delete a bunch of this stuff. So that'll probably make my life easier. If a bunch of it just goes missing. And then we can redo some of the layout stuff. Okay, so for this corner, let's turn you all bright pink. There we go, so we can just copy and mirror you around. Okay, so you need to go back one and in one right there. Okay. Select what color. Copy and mirror. Ooh. Actually, you know what? Studio, you're kind of cooperating for once. For once. That's a rare thing. Yeah, it's actually kind of cooperating. Wow, I didn't know Studio could do that. That is shocking. Okay, since we pulled this in on both sides, this should be 14 wide. 14 does not divide evenly. Just do 6x8s on the edges. Then we can pull the 16x16 plates on either side. There we go. Alright, grab all of you. Or actually, just that much of you. connect you to here. Let's go ahead and grab all of this. Pull it out of there for now. Actually, wait, I have idea. Probably a terrible idea. Select my color, grab all of that real quick. Grab these 16 by 16 plates. I should, in theory, be able to copy and mirror it. Yes. And then a simple connection there. Should pull it over. Perfect. Yeah, that worked. Okay. It actually worked. Wow. Copy mirror that across. And then finally I can select my color. And just, there we go. Multiple colors. You cannot be bright pink, my good sir. What's another cheap color for you? Yeah, let's just put it light bluish gray. I'm fine. Okay, so now that we pulled that all in, I should be able to more easily build out this edging and have it look kind of like it's supposed to. I feel like I should have that go up and that go down, and that's how we're going to connect our edging to things. I just got to make sure that I put this at the appropriate height. What is the appropriate height? Brick. It's probably a brick and a plate up. Honestly. Brick and a plate. Should more or less, roughly. Okay, I need something to measure my height. Nope, plate's too tall. Okay. I was wrong. It is literally just a brick. Cool. Question. That Technic frame will not fit in there. Yeah, I can only do sideways Technic frame stuff. I mean, I could fit the 4x. Technic brick. Yeah, I could fit 4x. I kind of wish we had other shapes for these Technic frame bricks. Question, is there anything else I could possibly use? I mean, this whole area will get covered over in plates, so if it doesn't have a pin connection, it should still technically be. What is this? Oh, that's a conveyor belt body. Here we go. What is this? That is actually 5 wide. Yeah, it's too wide. Unfortunately, these are 3 wide. Yeah, that doesn't work either. I was hoping for something that's like 4 wide. No, most Technic stuff relies on odd numbers generally. Doesn't really like even, as opposed to the bricks that prefer even. You can't win either way you go. It's all I'm basically saying. Okay, Technic pin. Yeah, I think just this along the edge will probably be good enough. Okay, a brick there. Then I think I could just copy and mirror this basically the entire way down. The middle gets questionable, but definitely the rest of it I can just copy and mirror it. It'll be fine. Color. Hue. copy and mirror. About there. Select by color, grab all this, copy, paste. Yeah, I think we're looking pretty decent currently. And hopefully we can add some shaping into this as well. It'll be interesting. Kind of see how we go about this. As for the middle, actually, you know what? It does actually go all the way across. No, it doesn't. My math in my brain. Thought that would just go across evenly, perfectly. It did not. It's fine, just a little more technic fins across the board there. And then we just need to put some of these bracket bits. Probably right across the joint there, and then same thing on the other side here. There we go. What do the fronts look like? Yeah, they're a lot thinner. So technically, I think we can probably do something else here. Honestly, probably mostly just do the upwards brackets. Oop. Since the black inflated or deflated base will cover up kind of a lot of my crimes down here. I should probably actually, you know what, these lime green pieces here, you should probably be longer plates. Just to add a little bit more rigidity. I think we can get away with at least a 6x. Here. Okay, do something similar on this end, except it's a little or smaller, but that should just kind of make it easier. Delete you. Select by color, please. Thank you. I should be able to copy and mirror this entire side over to the other side. As soon as I can place it into place, I can just do color it, and then it's time to start building in some side bits. Multiple colors, please. Thank you. I will say though, select by type and color? Yeah, type and color. All these upwards brackets should probably be dark bluish gray. Just to kind of match the top once all that is in. And then as for the edge banding, I kind of want to do... I feel like wedge plates would be the best option. So it wedges up towards the ends. Right there. It's not a whole lot, but it does wedge up. And in. Ah. I see. It wedges up and in. Is there an easy... Okay. Maybe this one also doesn't have the bottom bracket. Inwards, though. I definitely need to build something around this corner here. Because in the end, this will at least have a plate sticking out from it. If you just place, thank you. Tile. Actually, you know what? Ooh, I have an idea. This is the back side. What does the front side look like? Yeah, the front side doesn't have those things, but you know, for these little fin bits, Also, what about the, just do the vehicle, this part. Does part come in like a light bluish gray? Comes in a dark bluish gray. I wonder if we can still use it. That might look pretty darn perfect for that a little bit. Wait, isn't this a thinner side? It is a thinner side. One by 8. Oh, because this is off by 1. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Yeah, that probably gives at least a similar effect. This is must be much more wider here. Show all. Okay, yeah, I can actually see them. I can see them here. There's like 2 of them right here. Technically, hold on. Technically, this guy should be somewhere kind of like that. And then there's another one that should be angled a little bit off the side here. And then we have like the giant ass fan. Sorry, I didn't mean to curse. Yeah, okay. I think I just need to tile this now. Okay, so we can put that all together there. I do need to, however, angle this edge bit to be interesting. What would the best way actually be? Like a hinge plate, probably? That doesn't feel like the best way. We would have to figure out some way to either stop it from moving or just something to kind of help hold it in place. Hinge this okay, so something like that actually. That back kind of corner-ish bit. I feel like I needed to have a bracket here in between. I think that does a little bit of something. Just for a little bit of gap filling. Not a whole lot, but it does help. Gap fill a little bit. And of course, we can always copy and mirror everything that's going on here off to the other side. We just gotta work in pink. And like only pink. I guess I need to kind of do something similar here to... Oh, come on. Studio, don't freak out on me now. You're doing so well. Doing so well, don't die on me now. Yeah, I probably want something like that, but this little wedge piece. Can I have that, actually? Thank you. Yeah, I like that. Pink. And then I need some kind of 45 piece in between here. I wonder, could these actually join together? Doesn't feel like it. No, the offset is too great. Actually, wait, I didn't. I should have pushed, pasted that a little further forward. Yeah, no, the offset is still too great. That's fine. The best way I can think of hinging this is a turntable. Still, we have a mini problem of just holding these pieces in place at their specified angle. Some of this is more easy to solve than others. Which I'm already kind of... My brain is going faster than I can talk about actually solving this. And the nice thing is, at least for the rear, it's just copy and mirror. For the front, it's probably a similar situation with minor modifications. Just to get it all kind of working. I could actually probably attach this via a bar, couldn't I? If I really wanted to. That would be a pretty solid way to get that in there. I don't think it lines up though. Why are you rotating upon the middle when you should be rotating upon the stud? I have several questions about why you're doing that. Okay, yeah, no, it doesn't. It doesn't line up. Having some issues of loading. I don't think there's that many parts yet, studio. You shouldn't be struggling too hard. Okay, now you're fine? It's so close. P1000 rat. Goodness gracious. I believe there has been some Chinese companies that have done the P1000 rat. I could be wrong, but I feel like that's something that is in, like, faint memory. Some mad lads at some kind of Chinese company have done the P1000 rat. Or even maybe Kobe. Maybe Kobe has done the P1000 rat. Actually, you know what? I know how to make this stronger. Copy mirror. Put a plate. Plate modified. Studio's lagging just a little bit today. I guess I'm not the only one that's feeling a little bit slow today. I didn't get to sleep till like 2, 3 a.m. Why do you just weirdly just not want to sleep sometimes? Probably a health problem. I couldn't tell you. Or I'm just not getting proper or something. Okay, 270. Okay, that's off in multiple dimensions, actually. Actually, wait. No, I'm wrong. I just have to angle this at 5 degrees? Oh, okay. Hide. I mean, those are hitting. I'm trying to think, is there something else I could put in here that would work? Gee, I have other idea. even longer one. These jumpers. Brick modified. Where's the 2-plate tall brick? There it is. Saves on having to have a bunch of plates. Price on these things is dropping quite a bit slowly. Mostly because they keep getting included in things like Speed Champions and some other models. I notice a lot of Lego set designers are using them just as savers for having to have multiple plates. Okay, Studio, why are you frozen again? You are struggling. Yeah, we're only at 1,000 parts. You shouldn't be struggling. I'd more understand you struggling at like what? Like more like 4,000 parts? Not like 1,000. Okay, now I just need a pneumatic T-piece. Pneumatic, here we go. Yeah, this should be able to slide back and forth. Maybe not as much as I had thought. Huh. You know, I thought. Good night. Oh, Yannick, you just joined in. Just, hi, bye. I will say I've definitely done similar things before. Just checking in, saying hi, and then saying bye. Spent a whole of 5 seconds. Hi, it's 3:37. Yeah, I figured it was probably late for you. It was fun having you on yesterday's stream, but I probably shouldn't keep you for too long. So yeah. Enjoy your evening, my good sir. Oh, Nicole's here too. Everyone's chiming in. Must be because it's the weekend. Or, well, soon will be the weekend. Friday. You work it out with getting the power back in Satisfactory? Yeah, I'm almost there. It's taken like so many hours to like rewire a bunch of stuff. I'll definitely probably work more on that over the weekend. Just keep rewiring things. Try and get things to be more organized. And do the separate power grid breakers on pieces and different factories and everything that might consume just a ton of electricity. Slowly getting there. No previous save game. I am too stubborn because I hate losing progress. Losing progress to me by like back saving unless like 100% absolute necessary just kills me on the inside so much. I'd rather suffer through and fix the problem than try and go back, which probably has its merits. That probably has its fair share of merits, but yeah. Alright, so sweet. So that should hold those two corners at their angle. Now it's just a matter of doing the turntable at 45 and then center here. Turntable. I need a brick. And I need a bracket. And we should be able to rotate this at 45. There we go. And can I just... How well can I just fill this out? Okay, so it still needs a tile over top. You know what? I can probably put a plate around right here. And then do probably a 1x3 tile going across the whole corner? Tile, 1x3. Nope, come on. There we go. Yeah, that actually looks like that'll fit in there almost perfectly. Yeah, no, actually, I don't even need bracing for this. It literally just fit in. You have your own Discord server I can join? Yeah, there should be an invite in my description. I hope, I think. I should probably check and make sure that that's actually there. But yeah, it should be there. If not, do I have it on my main page? I might have it also on my main page. I forget. My memory is not fantastic. That is, it's probably a serious problem. Yes, come join my Discord where we, I think, mostly discuss Lego. We don't really discuss video games too often anymore. Mostly just Lego anymore. Would like to have more gamers in. That'd be nice. Let's see here. I think I just gotta now start tiling things. Really. Kind of all that's left. It's 2x3 and that's there. Yeah, that feels a little more appropriate. Alright. So that feels good for at least the corner. Let's go ahead and delete all of that. I didn't need to delete actually all of that. I need to delete you and you. Yes. Okay. Select my color. Copy mirror. I could probably just plop this in. Nope. Okay. What are you angry about? There. Don't be angry anymore. Don't be weirdly spicy now. Alright, sweet. Then for the front, really, I think I just copy paste this. I just need to make some minor changes, mostly getting rid of these bits because it doesn't have that going on up front. Oh, there you are. See a notification on my phone that you just joined the Discord. Okay, so I should now be able to do connection, grab this stud, and bring it up. There we go. Heck yeah. Oh, I forgot to delete the 2x plates. Join. Yep, I saw you, good sir. Welcome to what it is so far. It's not a whole lot of people there yet. That's fine. There we go. Okay, so yeah, just gotta make some few little correction fixes. Actually, wow, that I accidentally somehow got that to level out perfectly. Don't know how, but hey, and I didn't mean to delete that. There we go. Sweet. select by color. Multiple colors for now. And then we can just quickly edit this fast. Select by type and color. Dark bluish gray, please. Thank you. Then for the rest of it in the rear, yeah, it's slight gray around here. So this bit, and this bit, and this bit is like a light bluish gray. These bits back behind should be a dark bluish gray, because they're gonna match into the flooring. Dark bluish gray, there. There may be some more parts I need to add in here to try and fill things in. But that's a concern for later. Yeah, that's definitely a concern for later. Okay, as for the rest, these bits should be black. That should be dark bluish gray, and these should be light bluish gray. Technically, this wedge here should also be like a light bluish gray, but it'll show up top, so I think I'm just going to keep it as a dark bluish gray. I do need to do something about this gap, though, if possible. I don't know what I can do about this gap. We'll leave that be for right now as we fix the colors in the other areas real quick. Light bluish gray, this area here is black. Fix all of this real quick. Bluish gray. Oh, those shouldn't be black, okay. And then this needs to be light bluish gray and dark bluish gray. Okay, sweet. And then for the front, is it all black all the way around? No. No, it is not. It goes to light bluish gray at the very tips. Okay. So like this bit and this bit are light bluish gray. Everything else is dark bluish gray or black. Well, besides the siding here. Black there. Black there. Fix some more of the colors behind. Oop. Camera got shifted accidentally. So you hold control and move around, it moves your camera as well as selecting multiple parts, which is not great control scheme wise, even though I could probably fix that in the preferences with the controls. Alright, cool. So now it's just a matter of just filling out the middle. Which is pretty straightforward. There we go. Oh, hey, 1x6. Sweet. Select by color. Copy. Paste. By color. That's all dark bluish gray. No, I probably can't run. I could probably run at least 2x4 tiles all the way across without much harm. Okay, there's a little harm right here. Let's run 1x8s. Oh, what are you doing in the camera? Don't do that. 1x8s, and then I should probably run 1x6s across here. And then just a matter of copy, paste, and plop that down there. Select by color, grab all of you, light bluish gray, copy, paste. Onto the other side, there we go, perfect. Yeah, we almost got the base built out. Nice, this is actually going pretty quick. I had a feeling it would go fairly decently fast, but it was actually going at a decent pace. By 6. You know what, actually, I should probably do the smart thing. And get rid of you on either end. Because having some overlap would help just make things stronger at the banding. There. Let's go ahead and grab you, bright pink. Select by color. Copy. Oop. Make that black real fast. Paste. Black real fast. I'm just gonna go ahead and delete these bits and grab all this and plop it down right there. Perfect. Okay. So now we have our edging that goes around the edges. So that should be kind of more or less all of that. We just need to get the deck on, or finish getting the deck on, and then we'll be good to go. Oh no. What? Oh no, that's the bumper sticking out. Okay. Is there something weird going on? No, just the bumpers are like a different shape. The front. Is that the same in the rear? I think so. No, that kind of goes around more. Yeah, it's a lot more angular there. The bumpers stick out though. Interesting. Oh, I can even see it here. Bumpers kind of just really stick out. There's a gap here? That's not on here. It must, okay, so this blueprint's not 100% accurate. This is looking pretty accurate back here. I think it's just the front that needs a little bit of fine-tuning. Yeah, just a little bit of fine-tuning. Copy, paste, paste, and paste. So what's going on here? The bumpers are just sticking out just a little bit. Feels like I should have something kind of like that up front. Maybe a little bit more aggressive. A little bit more aggressive. Oh, not that much. This must be for like bumping into each other or something. That's why the front ones at least are a little bit on the exaggerated side of things. Sticking out like a lot further. And then in the rear, I think I can use the old slope, or not the old slope, the new slope. This guy. Kind of help bring this out and curve it kind of in a more exaggerated shape. Yeah, so far so good. Modified. Can I just like stick a cheese slope in here and call it a day? Slope of cheese, the corner. Okay, can I just do a normal brick then? Or a headlight brick is my limit? There we go. Normal brick is my limit, I think. Or the headlight brick. There. Nope. There. A little bit of a gap there, but it's probably fine. This is probably where things are going to get a little weirdly complicated. I probably just needs to more or less be straight. Trying to think of how best to accomplish this curve. Oh, you know what? Actually, I have an idea. The new slopey curve, you come in black. You do. Ooh. All right. Yeah. Okay. That might do something for me. Keep that there. Copy, paste. There we go. Okay, yeah, no, I think that'll shape it out nicely. To have those kind of corner bumpers exaggerated. Yeah, okay, I think I'm happy with that. Let's come over here, delete all that. And then, yeah, just kind of copy and mirror what we did here. More or less to the other side. Those kind of exaggerated bumpers out the front. Yeah, okay. That looks good. It's sometimes the little details that matter. Alright, so I guess without further ado, I just kind of need to fill in these and make them flat with the rest of the deck, except probably with a lot more studs, seeing as there needs to be a lot of structure that needs to be built upon this. Oh, Mason is shooketh. Is this a plate stack? This is gonna have to be a plate stack, unfortunately. There's no way around it. Yeah, plate stack. Oh. Okay, well that's hitting a little bit. It's fine. And it really is just more plate stacking here. Oops, all plate stacking. At least up to that point. That should be good. Can I actually, no, I should be able to select by color and copy and paste it to the other side. He thinks correctly. There we go. And yeah, we'll make sure to color those dark bluish gray. It'll just kind of fill in all of that gap. You know what? These 1x6s down at the bottom probably might show through the final product here. Let's delete you on that side. Delete you on that side. We've deleted that side so many times, just to get things filled in. All right. Anyways, let's see here. I need some plates to go across to add structural support. Well, how long is this? 2x12. All right. 12 going across there. Why are you offset? Down. Actually, you know what? We can just offset the 2x12 there. Let's take another 2x12 here. Oh. I cannot do that. Or can I? No, I can. There we go. Should actually probably have that longer as like a 2x16. There. So now we can stack at least some plates here. Covering this corner is going to be complicated. I don't know if I feel mentally prepared for that yet. 6x6, copy, okay. I can just fill out there. I need to just do 1x6 and 1x6 there. And we'll pile things off as we go up top. Is this 2x6s? This direction? That would be correct. Oh, come on. Y'all be freaking out now, studio. You really have no reason to. We're not even that high up in the part counts. Stop it. Get some help, studio. I don't think studio actually enjoys putting up with my shenanigans. My shenanigans might be a bit much for studio. Okay, okay, that works. Which means I can copy and mirror that across. And now it's just filling in this corner. Oh boy. I need some wedge plates. Let's do a 1x2. Let's kind of drop this down in there. That actually doesn't drop in there as much as I had hoped. It does fit though, and this is concerning. So a few things I'm already seeing. I cannot do the 6x6 I had hoped here, which means I can probably have to do something else. That looks good. You know what? 3x. Near you. You wedge plate have to be up higher. Come on. Stack up higher. There we go. Is that hitting? That is. Oh boy. This is where the disasters start to happen. Yeah, that's also hitting. Fantastic. There's no good way of actually doing more. Yep, this is where my troubles are going to arise. I need things to sit in a certain way, and they won't sit a certain way, and it causes me great headaches. Trying to look at my options here for other wedge plates. Because one thing we could do is use the, which would give me a little bit more of a purchase. And by purchase, I mean like just more area to work with to connect to the studs without hopefully hitting anything else. I don't know how good of a guarantee that is, but that. Nope. It's everything else. Woo! Yeah, we're gonna have this big gap here. That doesn't work. I have bad solution thoughts. I don't know how well this will work, but the heck did I just click? Uh-oh. Okay. Oh, I popped up my controls. That's what I accidentally did. I know you guys can't see what just happened, but an I'm on my mouse accidentally moved over a little too far on my second screen. I accidentally grabbed my control little thing. Dock, that's what it's called. I was trying to hit this down arrow here. I actually went over to my second screen and grabbed my dock for my controls, and I thought I broke something. I didn't. We're good. Definitely a moment of panic. Okay, see? Now that gives me a stud that I can grab onto. Luckily, there shouldn't be much of anything that's built upon the wedge plates. And it is supported by what's underneath it. That it's sitting on this wedge plate. So I think that might be my answer. That does not feel like a good answer, but that might be my answer. Definitely doesn't feel like a good answer to my problem. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. We're going to move forward. I need to... So does this just need to be like dark bluish gray since you're going to see it underneath anyways? Because I don't think there's any good way to hide it. To hide my crimes. Just still looking at this. Seeing what if anything, is there something I can do to improve my situation? Oh, come on. Stop being weird. Thank you. This larger L plate is kind of nice. I've used it in a few recent mocks. It's because its reach is pretty good. Just having the longer L plate. Okay, that can't go there. It needs to go a little bit higher. Oh, we can use a smaller L plate actually. Big plate. I need to get a wedge in this corner. And I know do I? No. Never mind. I take my thoughts back. I was thinking I could attach something to the back there and have a stud in the back. Actually, no, that is... Is that on grid? My brain tells me no. Yeah, no, I should have listened to my brain. Well, there goes that. Yeah, copy, paste. Do one of those there. I need... Late round going at 45 would not work. See something that sneaks underneath there. I have really dumb solutions for it, but I don't think that's a good answer. None of this is a good answer. It's just a little bit of disaster after disaster. Okay, let's delete all this and try again here. Brick in there. Grab the tile round, paste it. Plate round. On top. Probably the bar. Hinge you. 45. Okay. That's hitting. And is technically not tall enough. Because what I would like to do is get like this wedge plate in here. That is attaching to multiple things I would not like it to attach to. There we go. Yeah, somewhere in there. Go ahead and raise that up. Yeah, like that. That's how I would like that to be. There's a lot of gap going on in this corner, which I'm not entirely enthused about. But also, I don't think I have much room to complain either, because just how things are working out. There isn't much room to kind of fix said gaps. Like, even if I try to like throw a bracket in here, maybe upside down? I think we're not hitting anything? No, we definitely are. We definitely are. Okay. I thought I was in the clear. Definitely not in the clear lower down, though. Yeah, no. Nope, doesn't quite work in my favor lower down. Like I was thinking, I could just 45 that out. It'd be pretty great. Is that another plate stack on top of there? Hold on. I feel like I almost have something to work with. Ah! By 2. Oh, come on. This is being a constant battle today now. Why are you like this studio? I haven't even worked on anything that should be making you struggle. Like, not today, not yesterday. Yesterday I kind of spent most of my day just trying to fix my power issues in Satisfactory. Some things are up and running. Some things are still not. Gotta get things going. Turn off some factories I don't really need currently. Come on, studio. Studio. Work now. It's dying. I feel like studio doesn't want to wake up this morning. Just like it's the weekend now. It's Friday. 5 more minutes of sleep, please. Come on, don't be dead. Probably open up task manager here and check on it, make sure it's still alive. Yeah, she's still alive. Come on, studio. Yeah, I am 2 more hours. Yeah, as you can tell, studio's a little faded out right now. I go over to screen mode. Oh, and now OBS won't even pick up studio. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yeah. Task manager says you're still there, studio. Oh. Oh. Studio. Hola. Give it a few more minutes here. Wonder how much progress we lost. Oh. I may or may not have actually fully killed it. Yeah, here, if I open up Task Manager on the screen, it's 13%, so it's telling me it's still alive. Place. Okay. We're gonna place. Studio. Alright, we're gonna file and we're gonna save. There we go. Progress has been saved. Can you send me Mecha Monsters Unit on Instagram? Yeah, I can do that here after stream. I guess I forgot to do that last time. Do I need to restart Studio? Yeah, we got 40 minutes left on stream, so like we got quite a bit of time left still, but Studio doesn't feel like he has quite a bit of time left. Studio feels as though he is dying. Rapid death. Yeah, there's Hinge at 45. You know what? We could probably improve some of the things that are going on here. Like, I think I can fit a tile. That way it'll add support underneath there. Yeah, there we go. Studio says keep pushing. Studio does not say that. Studio says, please, Father, kill me now. Or actually, no, I think I want to go back on the whole thing of it just being like, it's Friday, I want to sleep in. I don't want to work now, I want to sleep in. Let me sleep in. That feels a little bit more accurate. Select by type of color. Okay, let's just quickly grab these bits and make them whatever color they want to be. Grand scheme of things. So we go to copy and mirror this whole corner. It's more fine. All right. I think I can just slip a brick in here. Like the corner brick. Yeah. And then I can slip in the big corner plate. There. Sweet. And we'll tile that over in a bit. Ah, yeah. I forgot about that. We want to grab this bit here. And just paste these up front. Because a good portion of what we got going on will be copied and pasted up front. Let's go ahead and select a color. Now let's do copy and mirror. Let's trim out some of this. Okay. So now this bit should, in theory, drop right in. And ta-da, it does. What is this? 2x16? Okay. What is it? 2x16 going across here. There we go. Sweet. So all this, delete. And now it's just time to fill in the edges. So 2x16 across here. Actually, select by color, whatever color you want to be right now. That way I can focus on dealing with the middle section here without having to deal with the ends. Yep, that's too long for multiple reasons. There we go. Before. Alright, then we just slap some 2x6s and 2x4s along here. Get all of these mounted into place. And then we shall have a nice firm base upon which we can build everything that we need to do. Copy, paste. There we go. And I think I should be able to copy and mirror this kind of, actually, you know what? Let's not use that one. Okay, it's gonna be a, no, hey, actually 2x12s work perfectly. Sweet. And then the 6s does not go across evenly. No, it does not. Goes some of the way across evenly, but not all the way. I need a, or is that a 6x10? It is a 6x10. Okay, that was a lot bigger. By 12, 1 by 12, by 12, 12, and then a 1 by 10. And there we go. We are fully plated in. Select by color. Oh. Oh. I made a mistake. I have to undo my progress. Dang it. I didn't copy and mirror this when I should have. Get it placed in on the other side here. That, and there we go. Okay, so that should be placed in there. Now it's now I can select by color and make it any color for now. Yeah, I didn't copy and mirror that. Ah, that's unfortunate. At least we already know kind of what we're doing here. And it should be easy to kind of catch up back up with our progress. 2x6, 2x6, 2x6. And I think I got 2x6 right there. Select by color, all of you. Copy mirror. Nope. I was hoping that the 2x12 trick would work again. How did I get that to work the first time? Unless I accidentally used 2x14s? No. You know, I don't even know how I got that trick to work the first time. Unless I accidentally merged something previously. Got some overlap that I just didn't notice. That's probably the more correct answer. Some kind of overlap I didn't notice. Come on. Come on. There we go. Nope, didn't need to grab that. Let's not grab that. Copy and mirror. Copy and paste. Over to the other side. Nope. There we go. 1 by 10. There we go. This can all be mirrored across. Let's make it light pink so that way I can copy and paste this all to the other side. 6 by 8. Nope, that's wrong. 6 by 10, sorry. There we go. Select by color, copy, paste, rotate. And plop that down that side. Sweet. Select by color, multiple colors. And yeah, with that out of the way, I can start laying down some of the base here for where all the structures go. I'm gonna start outlining some of that. So let's see, it looks like I need to basically have 1x8 going across there. And is that isn't it like hollow kind of in between? No. No, there's like a gear stuff in there. Okay. There's a lot that goes on. Picking out the little details here in a bit will be interesting. In the front of the... It slopes down. So this is probably about where the front should be. And this is all solid in here. Yeah, it's pretty all solid in there. I can see the duct right there. And there's some other stuff going on. That should give me a base. So now I can just go through and tiling time. Let's see, 6x6? Yeah, I can probably just use some 6x6s here to get a good amount of my tiling done. There we go. Dark bluish gray. Okay, sweet. So this is tiling will come across pretty easily. I do need some studs back here somewhere for attaching the fan. I'm gonna worry about that later. Even though I'm already worrying about it now. Again, my mind says one thing, my brain's like, no, I got this. I know how to solve this problem. Actually, oh, I can... This 4x4 tile comes in dark bluish gray, right? Yes, it does. Okay. Sweet. And then the insides of these can just be tiled for now. And try adding interior to some of these things, maybe. Yeah. Just more stuff to figure out. Also gotta figure out the gearing and the motorization at some point too. Wait, no, I already told myself that would be later. Once I already have some of the body built up. Copy, paste. Copy mirror. Oh, okay. Doesn't quite go that far. It's fine. Got this that we can copy and paste in. And then I just gotta tile off the front. I just gotta fix some colors and we shall be good. Not the 2x4, thank you. A 4. Sweet. Alright. Select by color. Copy here. I did not need to hit the copy button. Alright, sweet. So this is all dark bluish gray. And then once we hide this guy, I just gotta come into these little edges here and make sure that any visible little bit here is also all dark bluish gray. Here and fix this area as well. Bluish gray. Actually, I think there's a little bit more we need to fix. Just on the outside as well. Dark bluish gray. Yeah, these little guys. These little bits here need to be also dark bluish gray. Because they might show through whenever we do the balloon base, which I think... probably be the last thing we do. Close to it, at least. But heck yeah, look at that. We have our foundation. Upon the foundation... Oh, you need to build so much stuff. Just a big flat platform right now. It almost feels like a bit of a barge. Alright, let's bring back this blueprint. So, if I'm understanding correctly... Yeah, this box on this side and this box on this side are basically just mirror objects of each other. Honestly, most of it is just a mirror object of each other until we get to the kind of the cab areas up here. Then it's not. 4 more weeks to go. Maybe. We're making pretty good progress on things, all considered. Yeah, I think I want to do the fan bit now. How big are the fans? The fans aren't gigantic. Which is kind of nice. Though, I'm just curious. Do we have any, like, wheel piece that is, like, the size here? I know in the Lego City Fire, one, they used some wheels and they had fans inside of those. Could I find those wheels? Those were like solid ones. At Lego City Fire Hovercraft. I have that set back in the States. Oh yeah, this wheel. That's what they used. This thing. Much too small. But yeah, they used this. They had a fan inside of that piece. And they had, like, I think some more of these kind of like up top. And sitting like this, if I'm remembering correctly. They should come in red. Yep, there they are. Actually, what is the size difference? Or that would be in boat, wouldn't it? Because I'm just curious. Yep, there it is. There's the Lego City Hovercraft versus this one. I could fit 2. Inside. Oh, that is hilarious. I probably should design a mock around these this base, because I have one of these bases at home and I have absolutely no clue what to do with it. Maybe a big long one be cool. Anyways, because yeah, these only come in black, yeah. And I think these only ever came in one set. Just that hovercraft set. I do not... Yeah, they only ever came in that singular set. How much are these? 50 cents. Wow, they are not desirable. Under $1 for quite a few of these on Bricklink. For such a large piece, being under $1 is kind of a steal. Even though they're kind of useless, they're not great for a lot of things. It's hard to use them. But being under 50 cents is kind of wild. I wonder what else you could probably use them for if you really got creative, like some building or something. You know, if I ever become famous enough and I can start doing like build challenges and give out prizes for build challenges, maybe using this hovercraft part will be one of my build challenges. That would be probably fun. I need to be earning a good income off of YouTube, though. so I can kind of do that kind of stuff. Anyways, we want to build a fan. I'm getting sidetracked. I just wanted to check. Is there a wheel? Can we cheat with a wheel at all, or rim? I should be saying. I don't think we can. I don't think we can the slightest. But it doesn't mean we can't look into it. Yeah, because you got this big thing here. This back part, I almost think I can do with like maybe a wagon wheel. That might work. Ooh, oh. Something tells me that wagon wheels do not come in sizes that large. Yeah, that's 5x5. This is 7x7. This is as big as the wagon wheels get. And that's not near close enough to be able to do that. I don't even think there's like a rim that gets that big. Besides the like really gigantic things. These guys. Oh, sorry about that outburst. Okay, that's hilarious. That's actually like almost the internal diameter is what the size of the fan should be. These things are huge pieces. Brick Mini to do for theirs? I haven't looked, but I'm gonna guess brick built. Because that's probably the same route I'm gonna go. Is brick built. Basically, create a singular section here, and then use hinges to just hinge all the way around. One thing I need in life is like one of those angle finders that a lot of machinists use. Looks better? Yeah, I mean, it's probably my only choice too. Wish I had an angle finder. Cause then I could judge how, like, using clicky hinges, like what hinge point would be best. I don't think arches come in a wide enough circle. Bit. No, not even. Yep, brick built it is. How deep are these? Just curious. Yeah, there's the it should be the yeah, these bits that help you direct the wind. Is this 5? No, it's 6. It is 6 studs deep. Alright. And can we use the new slope curved? Do you come in like a light bluish gray? Nope. Okay, so we can't use you. That's fine. We can probably use maybe... I mean, these are almost like a brick thick, aren't they, around the edge? Yeah. Yeah, they are. They're pretty thick. So my thinking is I can probably do something like that, and that would probably give me the shape and definition that I'm looking for, roughly. And she kind of gave me the shape, I think. Methinks. Is there anything special about the shape? I mean, I guess if I wanted to be more accurate, I would use probably, where are they? These guys. Do these even come in light bluish gray? They do. That they do. Okay, now I have the fun challenge of how the heck do I hinge this thing? Oh my goodness. It's so tiny compared to what the full thing will be. Oh my goodness. Oh, this thing's gonna be huge. I don't like that. Okay, I think I might want to up this to a 4 wide section. For several reasons. I think this will just kind of make my life easier. Go to plate modified. You can hide some of this. The clicky hinges will be kind of more visible. That's what she said. I'm not even sure what I said for that joke, but okay. Anyways. Actually, we can suck this in a little bit more. There we go. Try and make the clicky hinges a little bit less noticeable. You know, studio, this is a point where I kind of wish that your hinge joints got locked in at certain angles and stayed locked at those certain angles. Though I can probably tell what the angles are based on how... Right there. Okay, so it's every 5? No. 5, 10, 15, 20? It's every 20 degrees. Okay, I don't think 20 is enough. I think we gotta go 40? 5, 10, 15, 20. That's 40 degrees. This might look more octagonal than I would kind of like. I think I gotta slightly change up a little bit of how I got this going. I need this to be a circle, not super octagonal, or at least minimize the octagonalness as much as I possibly can. Okay, maybe that big would be fine. Okay, straight out, please. Thank you. 5, 10, 15, 20. Okay. Plates. You there, you there. Grab all of this. And really, it's just a copying and pasting all the way around. Those are hitting into each other, I just noticed. Fantastic. This is looking promising. I don't know how promising. Come on. Attach, please. Thank you. Yeah, too bad that those are hitting. Which means I probably gotta push these out a little bit. Okay. Select by connected, copy. 20 degrees should give me a full circle. I think. Even full circle. Oh, the studio's freaking out again. She is unhappy with me doing this nonsense. Oh, there we go. Yeah, she does not like me working on this. You know what? I think we're getting something. Surprisingly. Okay, let's do this. Connect you to there. Ooh, this is exciting. Okay, how many more sections until it lines up more or less perfectly? 2 more sections. Oh no! It's not perfect! Oh shoot! It's off only by a little bit. Is 360 not divide by 20 that easily? $18. I should have 18 sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I did 20 degrees. So it should have worked out. Unless something... something not right is happening. Huh. Where did things go wrong? What did I not? I thought I counted out 20 degrees. Hold on. Select by connected. Delete you. Delete you. Select connected. Delete all you. Modify here. Did I do like 25? Is that the problem? Okay, hinge. Not that one. Let's do this one. Okay, and then this piece. Thought I did hinge. Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20. 25 is where it clicks in. Okay, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 is where it clicks in. What is 360 divided by 360? We're doing math with Lego. Divided by 25 equals 14.4. Okay, wait, how many sides do we have again? Back this up a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. We had 14 sides. So what would our angle be then? 360 divided by 14. It was 25.7. Doesn't divide evenly by 14. I probably need 15 sides. 360 divided by 15. 24 degrees. Okay, let's do that. Do by 24 degrees. Hey, you there. You there. Hinge. Okay, 270 minus 24. 270 minus 24. 246 is the angle I need. 246. There we go. So that should be a correct angle in order to get 15 sides on this thing. Hoping that this will all work out. Off to bed, good night. Wait, I thought you already left. Well, good night, my friend. Didn't realize you were hanging around. I thought you already have crashed. Yeah, enjoy your evening. Good night, my good sir. Alright. Copy, paste. Okay, hopefully this 15 sides gives us join you on your Tuesday adventure and satisfactory. Sounds good. Thanks for sticking around. Okay, and that should copy, paste. It should just plug right in. Connected, grab all of that, connect you to there. Ta-da! We have 15 sides. Select by connected. I probably need to flip this upside down. But I think we have our circle. Yeah. You ever finish the bison truck? Yeah. We got the baseline one finished, and then we are starting to work on the auto thing. I can show that real quick. Let's see. Open recent. Okay, here's the audio carrier version. We're still work in progress. Still got stuff to do with the trailer. The bison is sitting there though, underneath there. And then I do have a default version. I made sure to do that. There we go. So yeah, there's a default version without the auto carrier stuff. It's just a day cab. But yeah, it's there. So whenever I can get that going. All right, light bluish gray. Oh yeah, no wait, there's a problem in there. Yeah, these are striking each other. Select by type and color. Delete all that. Have a new way to fill in this side, I think. Maybe one side goes like that, one side goes like that. Actually, that doesn't work as much as I thought it would. I'll just gotta do things like this overlap. Yeah, because we have just a little bit of, okay, hopefully, I don't think, this is odd, but this might require an even overlap in order to get this to work out. I think the bottom one is going to have to be the most complicated. Just because it has to attach itself to the hovercraft, and it also has to... Oop, come on. And it also has to probably hold on to multiple things. But hey, we have a little bit of a fan housing going. Ah, yeah. Okay. There's a little bit of an issue. We'll take this. We'll deal with this bottom one. Oh, that wasn't the bottom one. Oops. This right here is the bottom one. Okay. Yeah, this one right here will be where we have to do our attachment to the actual body of the hovercraft. Which should be fairly easy, I think. Maybe. I just have to do some like inverted stud nonsense. Which is gonna be fun. Oh, I also got to do a lot of bar nonsense on the back too, just to do like that cage. Yeah, this will have to be where we connect in. I'll mount the base. Can I just use door rails? No, not as much as I would like. Wait, actually, no, this might work out. That kind of then gives me the odd evenness that I needed. All right, you know what? That might be pretty good. This is upside down currently, but it's fine. How many blades is there in that center structure? No, that is the turbine right there. What is the bracing? No. No, this is the bracing, isn't it? Or is this also... Oh, this also might do different, like, thrust things, doesn't it? Yeah, because, okay, that's the wooden part. This bracing looks like is doing something to mess with the thrusting, just by looking at how it kind of, like, angles over. It might be smoothing out the airflow. How many blades are on there, though? I think there was, like, 5, right? 2, yeah, there's 5. Actually, no, that works. It works, but it also doesn't work. And I can explain... Okay. And I know why. Okay, so I think it's every 2 you need to skip. So it attaches to the bottom. We know that much. I think I just kind of want to use a bracket. Yeah, I think I want to use a bracket. And then we can kind of use... We do have some wedge stuff that we might be able to use to... I'm trying to think. Possibly create the shape we want. But I'm also thinking that I probably can't. And I should probably just use some wedge plates. 6 long? Where are my 6 long wedges? Here we go. U. Copy, paste. So we go 2 over, so it'd be this guy right here. Copy, paste. 2 over, it'd be this guy here. Is that 6? No, 1, 2, 3, 4. No. We have 5. We have 5 because we have 15 sides. I don't know how well that'll create kind of a bearing surface in the middle there. Guess we'll have to do some like technique and stuff to try and lock that in. This might involve some nonsense. Wait, is the... Oh, wait. I think the flat edge is actually faced towards us. Oops. Okay, let's redo that. And I think I gotta push it back just a little bit too. There we go. That got offset. There we go. Okay, so we want the flat edge towards us and the angle side towards the center. east. Okay, like that. Alright, that's feeling alright. Select by color. Dark or light bluish gray. I'm wondering, what do we got for propellers? Wondering if I'm gonna have to brick build the propeller. Because we might not have a good sized propeller for going in here. Propeller, here we go. What do we got, Lego? Okay, this too small. Only a little bit too. It's not actually. That's way too big. Yeah. Unfortunately, I think we're gonna have to brick build the propeller. Unless we want to have like a. Oh wow. This is usually a really big propeller, and it looks tiny in comparison to this. Oh hey. Oh. You probably don't come to good color, though. No. Wait, okay. Those are actually, like, really good size, too. Which is unfortunate that they don't come in a decent color. Wait. I know the perfect fan blade. And that is right here. There we go. See? Look at it. It's perfectly sized for this giant housing. Yeah, no. Brick building it is. Or something. That'll be good sized. Yeah, unfortunately, these all use Technic pieces. There's some pros and cons to that. We do probably might be able to get away with this one actually. How many? Actually, wait a minute. How many blades is on that propeller? I think it's just 4, right? Yeah, it is just 4. Okay. So yeah, no, I think we can just use this guy as a base and brick build off of that. I mean, easiest way to do it would be these guys. Oh, hey, surprisingly, that might just fit here? Or does it need to be just a little bit smaller? These even come like a brown. They do come in a dark brown. Rich brown. And black. That actually, I think that'll fit. Heck yeah. Select by connected. Go ahead and shuffle this inside. Down towards the back here. One thing I need to do is kind of align this with the middle here. There we go. So that should be dead center. Sweet. One thing I think we're gonna have to do is probably put it on a bar. Because I think that's gonna be how we're gonna have to give it friction. Yeah, this is not going to connect in there. That way when we want to spin it... Okay, there we go. Why don't you want to actually, like, bar in there? That's a hollow stud. There we go. Yeah, that's weird. Didn't like want to stud in. There we go. That felt like a lock. Okay, so Technic pin. I think as a bearing surface, I have an idea here. Need this Technic pin here. Technic connector. Now I might need to still adjust some things, like on this back Technic axle I might need to pull out just a little bit. Just so that I can put a plate round on it and actually attach more bar, so we're getting like the inwards grip of the bar and the outwards grip of a stud kind of together, and that'll have like a lot more friction strength than just the stud alone. Yeah, I think that might be better. Studio, stop crashing! We're trying to kind of sort of get to a finishing point with this fan blade. I don't think we'll be able to completely finish it today, because I do gotta skedaddle. But it would help if Studio stopped freaking out. Probably need to restart my computer after this, because if I'm going to get any progress done today, it's definitely not going to be in its current condition. Oh, Studio. Studio, Studio, Studio. Studio, Studio, Studio. Every once in a while, man, it just has its bad days. Man. Look at the materials I sent you. Oh, did you send me a new email? Or messages on Instagram? Come on. I guess we did actually do quite a bit since our last save, now that I'm thinking on it. But it shouldn't be enough in order to kill you, Studio. Okay, what does Task Manager have to say? Yeah, you're alive. As long as it still says around like the 14% or more, it's alive. I know that. Just when it drops to like near zero, that I know it's actually dead. There we go. Finally. Wow, it took forever to load. Okay, yeah, no, I think I gotta work on some stuff here. Yeah, I kind of want this to sit in the middle there. And that'll act kind of as like a bearing surface. Like that. Oh, that actually isn't sitting on it as much as I thought it might. Interesting. I thought that would be a little bit more, kind of like, more closer on that, so that it could like ride on there. Anyways, let's go ahead and just prop this up real quick. Not that. Create into a submodel. Okay. Let's kind of see how this looks on the back. It does not want to cooperate. Why? Why? Oh, what? This needs to go about 90. There we go. Now it's vertical. Okay, so yeah, this needs to sit right about like so. Kind of like that. Yeah, I'll have to fix some things still. I think yeah, roughly right about there is where that needs to sit. What kind of position was that? Okay, so that was roughly right about there on each side. Yeah, okay. Still needs some work, but I think we're getting somewhere. Yeah, we still got a lot of work to do. But hey, look at it. We have hovercraft blade propeller thingies in the back. Yay! And it's kind of taking shape. Sweet. Anyways, yeah. I think that shall do for today. Got the base fully finished up. It's just now we start needing to build stuff on top. So yeah. Go ahead and just hide all panels. There we go. Big view. Anyways, I do hope you enjoy the rest of your day / eating, depending on where you are in the world. And I hope you enjoy your weekend. So yeah, take care, and I shall see you all again soon. Bye-bye.